not forget hats from Pete State Pride. We have book bags from North Face and Patagonia, and what girl doesn't want a shirt from Lauren James? There is sure to be something for everyone, and right now our summer sale is in full swing with up to 20 to 40% off name brand clothing. Find great clothes and great prices at David's Clothing. So stop in and see my family at 162 West Cherry Street in downtown Jesup. And be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for details on our back-to-school giveaway.
Hope to see you soon.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, guilty on all three counts. That's the verdict in this week's murder trial at the Wayne County Courthouse, as 29-year-old Jesse Irwin Strickland will now be sentenced at a later date, will receive either life with the possibility of parole or life without parole. Those are the only two sentences that Superior Court Judge Stephen Kelly has under Georgia law to hand down after listening to victim impact statements from the family of the victim, in this case 70-year-old Arthur G. Westbury, who in closing arguments the Chief Assistant DA John B. Johnson told the jury was a good man who was a disabled military veteran who lived occasionally at the Red Carpet Inn, and while there befriended people, bought candy for kids, helped people pay their phone bills, paid their rent, including the defendant Jesse Strickland and his living girlfriend Megan Hubble and Hubble's 5-year-old son. But evidence this week showed that Strickland stole from Westbury, stole his driver's license, his checkbook, social security card, a credit card, 2 debit cards, those in Strickland's possession when he discarded them on the side of the road when he got a call from his sister to ditch or get out of Westbury's vehicle because Westbury's body had just been found at the Red Carpet Inn. The murder occurred at Westbury's room at the motel and occurred on the morning of July 6, 2016, a little over a year ago. On Tuesday, the defendant took the witness stand in his own defense, told the jury that Westbury was like an uncle to him and he could have never harmed him, but under cross-examination admitted to everything but killing him, the one thing the Assistant DA John B. Johnson said he couldn't admit to because that would simply convict him. The victim was hit 11 times with a blunt object, an iron bar that was admitted into evidence and found in Strickland's room by the GBI. Strickland's attorney, Jason Nixon, closing arguments argued that the iron bar was not the murder weapon and that Strickland didn't kill Westbury because it wouldn't make any sense to kill the cash cow, the man that was taking money, the man that he was taking money from, and the man that was helping him and his girlfriend. Here was part of Jason Nixon's closing argument, stating to the jury that the state simply didn't meet their burden of proof in Nixon's opinion.
But also, testimony is, and this is both from Mr. Strickland and from law enforcement, I believe Officer Hamilton of Jesup Police Department backs this, his testimony supports this, that around that same time period, right then when he's panicking and talking to his sister, I think is what Mr. Strickland said, he said to give, for her to give his phone number to law enforcement. Like, oh, yeah, absolutely. He was cooperating. He got on the phone with law enforcement, local law enforcement. He told them where he was. They came right by, they picked him up off the side of the street where he was walking at that point. He voluntarily gave a statement at that point. If he had killed Mr. Westbury and knew enough to clean himself up and any potential weapons up to the point that no evidence could be found by the GBI lab, then why would he be dumb enough to keep going around with Mr. Westbury's cards and car until he suddenly got a call from his sister that afternoon? It doesn't make sense. You know, at first glance, oh, okay, he's got some items, it's circumstantial, but something happened, okay, conviction. But when you really look at it, you look at the little details, see what you have heard, the little details you have heard, and the details you're missing. Evidence that's not there, fingerprints, etc. It doesn't make sense. Somehow, the government argues he is brilliant enough to clean up all the blood off his clothes, hide the now bloodless wallet, clean up a rusty rod, all without leaving any evidence in a dirty bathroom. Then he's stupid enough to just drive off in the car, use the debit card, drive off in the car of the decedent with the driver's license, social security card, cool as a cucumber. The math doesn't add up. That dog don't hunt.
And again, those comments of Jason Nix, the defense attorney. The state's case was presented by Chief Assistant DA John B. Johnson. He used a slide presentation for the jury at the end of the case to highlight the timeline of the events and criminal acts that the defendant admitted to under oath on the witness stand. Here's Johnson telling the jury that the defendant admits to everything except the actual killing of Arthur G. Westbury.
He admits that he goes to McDonald's and tries to buy food with a debit card belonging to Mr. Westbury. It's declined. He goes back 2 hours later buys it with cash and was wearing those clothes. He admits all of that. Ms. Hubble says that he told me he had Mr. Westbury's Social Security card and date of birth. He doesn't admit that. But he does tell you that he found those items in the car. When he got that book of checks out, that all of a sudden in 2 days only had one check left. And this is what he doesn't admit. He doesn't admit coming back into the room, going into the bathroom, washing up, coming out with a flat metal bar and putting it in the drawer under the TV. Why does he not admit that? Because that is the one thing that will convict him in this case if he admits it. But now he admits everything else. He admits that he takes the clothes to Miss Kent to wash. He admits that he drives off in Mr. Westbury's car. He admits that he's at the corner store wearing a red shirt and sandals at 12:48. He admits picking up Miss Stossmeister and showing her the driver's license, the Social Security card, and the debit cards. He admits that. He admits being at the bank, trying to transfer money from Mr. Westbury's account, and that's declined. All of those are things that he can't deny. He admits getting a call to ditch the car, accused of killing Mr. Westbury. He admits parking the car and walking off. He never specifically admitted being arrested on the side of the road, but those are the facts. He even admits discarding Mr. Westbury's license, Social Security card, and 2 debit cards on the side of the road. He admits all of that. I don't know how they got bent, but I admit it. And then, of course, we know that the police officers discovered those items on the side of the road. Last slide. There is absolutely no evidence of anyone else doing these things other than Jesse Strickland. No one else being involved. No evidence. This is not an evidence where somebody might suggest something, but there's no evidence. That's the facts of this case. I want to talk to you a minute, ladies and gentlemen, about the verdict. There are 2 sets of charges essentially in this indictment. One is malice murder. That is that Mr. Strickland killed Mr. Westbury with malice aforethought. And that's based basically on the statements that he made prior to going into that room that morning. I'm going to go in that room, I'm going to beat him up, and I'm going to take his stuff. He made that threat.
Once again, guilty verdicts. Once again, good police work by the Jesup PD as officers Perry Moore and Chris Hamilton retraced the area between where Strickland ditched Mr. Westbury's car and where he was picked up on foot and found on the side of the road by the officers was Mr. Westbury's driver's license, which was damaged, his credit card and debit cards all damaged, and the Social Security card as well. All those presented into evidence during the trial. Key piece of evidence in the trial was the text message from Megan Hubble to Brittany Stossmeister, who was in Westbury's vehicle with Strickland looking to use Westbury's debit card and get more money. The text read, quote, Jesse killed a man, cops everywhere, 911, 911, 911. Johnson asked Strickland while he was on the witness stand, why would your girlfriend send that message? In closing arguments, Johnson emphasized to the jury, it doesn't say he might have killed him, it doesn't say he suspected of killing him. No, the text clearly states Jesse killed a man, 911, 911. WIFO FM will learn when the sentencing will take place, pass that information along, and will be at the sentencing hearing. Again, Strickland at 29 years of age is looking at life in prison. The only question now is will it be with possibility of parole or no parole. That's the only decision left by Judge Stephen Kelly. Strickland did turn down a plea offer earlier to plead guilty to voluntary manslaughter. That sentence 20 years in prison. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no-hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Advance Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jesup is your one-stop health shop for most all your healthcare needs. They offer same-day appointments, and walk-ins are welcome for medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, and massage therapy care for immediate treatment and pain relief for injuries and illnesses of all conditions. Advanced Healthcare specializes in the treatment of spinal and joint pains, headaches, neurological and muscle conditions, and family medical needs. Advanced Healthcare accepts and files most major insurance plans, accepts motor vehicle and workman's comp cases, and they make self-pay plans affordable for everyone so you can get the care you need right away. Call or walk into Advanced Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jesup or visit their website at ahc4health.com to explore the many ways they can quickly serve you. Advanced Healthcare Center, serving the Wayne County area for over 27 years. Feel better today. Sears Farm in Jesup is looking for drivers with a CDL license. They need drivers now. Sears Farm is hiring chip truck drivers, dump truck drivers, and hopper bottom drivers. So if you have a CDL license, apply now at Sears Farm in Jesup. They are located at 570 North 3rd Street in Jesup in the old Wayne Line location. For more information, call Mike Law of Sears Farm at 912-202-6442. That's 912-202-6442.
Wayne County Board of Education met Wednesday afternoon a special call meeting for the purpose of setting attendant millage rate, also to approve personnel. School buses are rolling today. The Board of Education, like the City of Jesup, not raising the millage rate. The city voted Tuesday to stay at their current rate, and on Wednesday the school board did the same. The school board's millage rate is 18 mils. The county has a call meeting tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. at the County Commissioners meeting room. Tax Commissioner Denise Griffiths hopes to have the overall attendant millage rate in this weekend's edition of the Press Sentinel. Therefore, the 8:30 county call meeting tomorrow. Commissioners have their regular county meeting set for Monday night at 7 p.m. Here's a list of the personnel approved by the Board of Education yesterday. Certified recommendations: Joy Joyner Johnson, Martha Puckett Middle School; John Pipe, Wayne County High School; Julie Stafford, Martha Puckett Middle School; and Maria Weiss, Wayne County High School. Classified transfers: Sherry Neesmith, James E. Bacon to Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Certified resignations: Daryl Mosley, Martha Puckett Middle School; Walt Friedeville, Transportation Department only. Classified recommendations: Aline Kearns, Transportation; Connie Lynn, Transportation; May Pierce, Martha Puckett Middle School; Krista Roberts, Odom Elementary; Denise Selden, Wayne County High School; Brenda Troll, Jesup Elementary. Classified transfers: Janice Bargeron, James E. Bacon to Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Tony Crawford, Odom Elementary School Food Service to Wayne County High School School Food Service. Classified resignations: Sandra Cravey, Transportation; Kathleen Eason, Arthur Williams School Nutrition; Christopher Ferrer, Transportation; Teresa Mendez, Jesup Elementary School Nutrition; and Santana Spellman, Martha Puckett Middle School. Congressman Buddy Carter is going to be in Wayne County Tuesday, August 8th from 10 to 11 at Coastal Pines Technical College in the Polytech Building for a town hall meeting to discuss issues in Washington, D.C. that are important to all Georgians and to hear about issues that are specifically important to residents in the area. Once again, that town hall meeting is set for Tuesday, August 8th from 10 to 11 a.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Hospitals, places where healing happens. They foster health and represent hope. From providing treatment and comfort to the sick, to welcoming new life into the world, hospitals are mainstays in healthy, optimistic communities. Being technologically savvy and having equipment rivaling that of large hospitals, Wayne Memorial offers cutting-edge procedures with world-class personalized care. Such care is provided by a team consisting of specialists, driving in from larger hospital systems, as well as our local physicians we've come to know so well. Healthcare delivered locally saves a patient time, money, and the hassle of traveling out of town. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You have a choice in your healthcare, and we thank you for choosing us every day. Wayne Memorial Hospital. Caring for the community.
Murphy's Builder Supply is where you need to go for all your home improvement projects and hardware needs. They've been serving folks in this area since 1946. Murphy's offers some products and services that you may not know about. They now sell ammunition, both bullets and shells. Murphy's also sells personalized tags for dog collars. They build customized screens for windows and doors. Murphy's can rekey locks, and of course they can make keys. They cut glass for windows, plus Murphy's has monthly doorbuster specials. Check their Facebook page to see what's on sale. Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Final notes and news. The Altamont Classic Cruisers will hold its monthly cruise-in this Saturday, August 5th at Hardee's. Registration will begin at 5:30 with trophies awarded to the top 10 vehicles. Door prizes and awards will be given at 7:30 to registered participants. It's an open cruise-in. The public's invited to come out and join in the fun. Wayne County Commissioners, as we mentioned earlier, meet Monday night, 7 p.m. for their regular monthly meeting. On the agenda under Citizens' Concerns, Pastor Michael Swin and Tyrone McGill, Hall Richardson update, Victor Drawdy, Stop the Bead campaign, and Peggy Griggins of No Ash at All to talk about the Broadhurst landfill. Under New Business, Francis Sheridan talk about passport fees, VFW War Memorial relocation and rededication on the agenda. Chris Griffiths talk about a mobile home park. Items with the county administrator, update on the mental health building. There is an executive session to discuss personnel. All that's set for Monday night, 7 p.m. at the county commissioners meeting room. And finally, in the news, don't forget, Pine Forest Country Club having a summer social open to the public on Friday, August 18th. Come dance with the local band Second Chance. Ticket prices for members $20, non-members $25. You must be 21 years of age to enter. Buffet will include light hors d'oeuvres, blackened chicken pasta, manicotti, and garlic bread from 7 to 9. The music will begin at 9 and play till 11:45 p.m. If you need questions, need a ticket, call the Country Club, the number 427-4625. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgensen, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Shop and save with these August specials at Harris Ace Hardware. A Stanley 10-piece ratcheting screwdriver, normal price $13.99, now only $2.99 with Ace Reward Card. Buy 2 20-pound bags of premium birdseed and get one free. And Spectracide ready-to-spray bug stop on sale at just $4.99. Stock up today on Ace brand air filters